It is my last day on my Virgin Voyage cruise, so I decided to go all out and see what I could eat. So we are here in Ibiza at the minute, stopped overnight, so at Calvin Harris last night, so this morning, a little bit tired, but I am hungry. It is 6:30, I think, so the ship is very, very quiet. That's not even open yet, it should have been. So I decided to go for a wee dander just about the ship until it did open. You know what? Fit check. So I was dandering about, and I don't know if you've ever seen these ships before, but we have the games room, this is a diner, and we bits and pieces like that. The ship is huge, so there's definitely a lot to explore. In this video, we don't explore too much. We are literally just waiting until the wee cafe opens so I can get all my pastries. I'll take you a wee trip over here. This is the ice cream. It will get hit later, so you have to look out for that. And then also the pizza, it will get hit tonight in this video, so make sure you do stay tuned. So this is what we have for our first meal. A shit ton of pastries. We have also muffins, banana bread, and yes, that is a big plate of Nutella, all washed down with an Americano. I'm not setting myself a challenge to see exactly how much I can eat. It's literally just eating the foods that I haven't had all week, because I just wanted to enjoy this last day, but not take the piss where I feel really sick, because then that is not enjoyable. So going through all the savoury items first, and then we get stuck into the sweet stuff, and I'm just piling on that Nutella because it is unbelievable. I haven't had Nutella in a long time. Some of these items were okay, were grand, so you'll see that I didn't eat some of the wee bits and pieces that had no chocolate and stuff in them, because you're just taking up stomach space, whereas then we can just go up and get some more of all the good stuff. There's some highlights that definitely came through. I thought as you see him leaving to the end, is the banana bread. I thought it was unbelievable. The croissant cut open with full of Nutella, so it's just Nutella filled croissant, just slaps. But also you'll see here the almond croissant I'm going to get stuck into. That with the Nutella in it hits different. The one bad thing about Nutella, it is messy. So you'll always see that I'm rubbing my mouth because I am a messy eater. One thing I'm really surprised at is that it didn't get over my top at all. And I'm brave enough wearing white for Nutella, but yes, great stuff. This is the one I was talking about, the almond croissant with the Nutella. If I could go back, I would have this every day as my meals. It was unreal. But the highlight of the whole meal was this one, their chocolate chip banana bread. It just hits different. It's moist, it's warm, it's unreal. So after I finished that, I was still hungry, so we took a dander through to see what we can get. You're hit with the cafe first, and then that is the bagel bar in the morning, and then that is also then your yogurt bar, or that is your sushi bar in the evening. Hot press is just all your different sandwiches. Then we have the noodles, which is ramen noodles. These are very, very nice for your lunch. Tacos in the morning, they do eggs benedict and the breakfast burritos, and then tacos afterwards. Diner dash is just your normal breakfast, your fries, and then your burgers. In the mornings they do pancakes and French toast, and then you have then all your sweet treats. Started off with the breakfast burrito from the tacos, and this is my first time ever having it, and I regret not getting it earlier in the week. It was unbelievable, probably one of the better ones. And then we had ham, cheese, egg toasties. It was really good as well. I thought it was very, very nice. I could have done a little bit more sauce, but that's probably on my behalf that I didn't actually add in some ketchup. But yeah, that's the only thing I'd change from that one. And then the last one there you'll see is my brioche slice with Nutella, banana and jam. I've had this before on a different, like my last cruise. I thought it was nicer then. Wasn't really much flavour to it. So I just picked at it, just ate all the banana and Nutella out of it and just left the crust. Because same again, I'm saving some stomach space for this. So French toast with some fruit for health, and then also then blueberry pancakes with some fruit, but we had to get the maple syrup poured all over it. This was unbelievable. If I could go back again, would have had more of them throughout the week. But my game plan was always to try and stay as lean as possible throughout the week. So that is why I didn't want to just get fat, pretty much. But yeah, these went down a treat, especially after the savoury items I had first. If you know me, you know I have a sweet tooth. So this is why I got stuck into having more sweet than savoury. You'll see most of my meals throughout this day are sweet based. Because yeah, the sweet tooth just kicks in and you cannot stop it. If you're still watching this video right now, I want you to comment sweet tooth in below, and let's blow this sugar up, we'll say. But yeah, so this meal here went down a treat. I actually was contemplating going back for some more, but there's some other wee items that I wanted to have just before we go for proper breakfast. So cereal, if you know me, you know that I am a cereal kid and I could eat cereal all day long. So 2 big bowls of this bad boy. This one here, it said Frosted Flakes on the side, but nah, it was Special K. Still decent. You know, I'm not going to be too mad about it because I do enjoy Special K, but I was looking for something sweet. And yes, that is why I would have enjoyed that more. And then we had our Cheerios. Nice and standard. I haven't had these in a long time. So yeah, it was nice for them to go down. But it's all very, very chilled. This actually is my pre-breakfast. So we had breakfast booked in the Wake. That is the restaurant on board. I think at about 10 o'clock. So this is maybe about 7:30 in the morning now. Maybe even 8 o'clock that we're getting stuck into this. Just lining the stomach for a big busy day ahead. But I'll have to break it to you in the next one. Maybe it's done some things that I shouldn't have done, and if I go back I would have changed it. Got these 2 pastry items to finish off. These were new, haven't seen them before, and they were alright. First one was like a croissant thing, and this one here was like a hazelnut cream filled bun. Was grand. Probably shouldn't have went for them looking back on it because they were just alright. So once that was finished, it was time to get washed up and then go down to the Wake restaurant for breakfast. If you've ever been on a Virgin Voyage cruise, you know that the Wake just slaps. It's a steak restaurant, but in the morning they have all of this. Look at me as if I don't know what I'm going to get off the menu, but everyone knew what I was going to get. So starting off with the French cronuts, so it's just a croissant donut glazed. They slap. All week I've been looking forward to that one and had to get 2 of them. After that we had some French toast, and also we had 5, what do you call those, hash browns, poached eggs and steak. Only bad thing about this was I couldn't finish all of it because I'm going to put it down to the cereal that I had. The cereal definitely filled me up a little bit too much. After we got off the ship, we went to Ibiza, and then when I came back on board, we then stopped off for some ice cream. So I got 4 scoops of ice cream. They look at me as if I got 4 heads, but I only asked for 4 scoops. And then mixed that with a big bit of chocolate cake. And the flavours in the ice cream was key lime pie, and then the brown butter, brown butter, but that is a chocolate cake there. And also the orange ricotta flavour ice cream, I think it was. The brown butter one slapped. It was the nicest one. It actually tasted like a caramel biscuit. But yeah, so now the chocolate the chocolate cake went down a treat. It actually came from Razzle Dazzle Breakfast. I requested, even though I'm not supposed to, if I could have one, because all week it was eyeing me up. I decided if I could get one for the last day, that would be sorted. So I got one of those in the last day, big slice of it, and then also there was a small slice that Amy had, so she's just there waiting on me to finish because then she can munch her slice. And yeah, so after we finished with this, it was time just to hit the gym, because they get a serious pump on. That's one good thing having the gym on board. It's just easy to get your sessions in. And then I did hit a bit of cardio afterwards just to help with digestion. So every time I eat, I try and move afterwards because it does help clear things up and gets things moving about, because we had dinner booked I think maybe like 2 hours later after this. So I will catch you at dinner time for this next one. We were at the Italian restaurant for the last night, and look at me as if I don't know what I'm going to get off this menu again, just creating a bit of tension. But we both know, we all know what I'm going to get here, and that is everything. You'll notice that we pretty much order everything on the menu, and then we just shared about to see what is cooking. So the first bit was the bread with the oil. I'm not a big oily man, big fan of it at all. So I thought I'd just leave that to the expert, which was Amy, because she enjoys it. After that, cheese board, same again. Because I've got a sweet tooth, I'm not a big cheese board fan. A little bit is okay, but nothing too much. I'd rather have more dessert than the cheese board. So I let Amy crack away at that again because she's more into that kind of stuff. So there's all our starters. We had burrata, we had calamari, we had meatballs, all different bits and pieces. And you know, I had to do a taste test of each of them. The meatballs with the cheese slaps. It's probably my favorite out of all of them. Calamari, still very, very nice. I definitely would recommend getting that. But then the burrata with the toast, it's same again with the cheese and stuff in it. Grand. I could do without it. But I decided, because I haven't had it all week, I was like, I'll have a little bit to try it. I didn't even know what would even eat it. So just thought I'd throw it on and then just take it from there. But yeah, still nice. But not my favorite, so I left that one more to Amy so I wouldn't get too full on it, because we had the mains. We had all different dishes here, pasta dishes, rice dishes. So there was calamari, no, let me look, I can't even remember. But I know that the risotto hit different, it slapped. So that one there I'm eating at the minute was the spag bol. And then the risotto, the seafood risotto, was class. It definitely was the favourite one out of all of them. Looking back, we actually did say we should have ordered just more risotto, because it just slapped. But that's one good thing about going with, there's 3 of us here, so we just like got all of them and then just shared them all around to see which one was the best. And that's all we done. Our wee waiter man was great. I forget his name now. Wagwan? I think his name Wagwan. He was very, very good. After we finished our mains, then it was dessert time. So it's got the trio of desserts, but it was the big man's birthday. So we organised a wee surprise birthday slice cake for him. So that came down and he got to enjoy that. It was the cinnamon donut, a hazelnut ice cream, and a brownie that we had for dessert. But we needed to speed this up because we were hitting this show for our end of sale entertainment. It was grand, nothing too mad. Our last one was so much better than this one, so I kind of did let it down. But we got hungry again, so we needed to go to the pizza place. So this is the one I was telling you about at the start of the video. We hit the pizza. They've always got a new special on every single day, which was the sausage, and I'm a big sausage man, so I had to get it. Also got the OG cheese and the pepperoni. Then we got some of our good stuff or the desserts, and then we headed up to the rooftop just to chill on the big sofas and munch. The chips are unreal, they're like triple cooked. But yeah, so this is the pepperoni pizza, the cheese pizza, the sausage pizza, and also then we got the ranch dip to finish. Oh, it is delish. And then here we have the last week clip is just the dessert, all different ones here, and that is about it. But yeah, so full day of eating, and then so all you have to do now is stay tuned on this channel because there's plenty more of this coming. So make sure you like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, because there's plenty more of these coming up. Good luck.